Continuing along Corso Portoni Borsari, just outside the heart of the historical city, the impressive complex of Castelvecchio with its famous Scaliger Bridge cannot go unnoticed. Building took place from 1354 thanks to the Della Scala family as an alternative to the building in Piazza dei Signori. It soon took on more and more importance due to its strategic location, close to the city walls, with the parade ground facing the city and the residents to the outside. Castelvecchio took on the role of fortress and a safe escape route at the same time. In the following centuries, the castle was used as needed at particular times as a barracks, armory, weapon and ammunition store, prison, military college, and finally, after extensive renovations at the hands of one of the most important Italian architects of the 20th century, Carlo Scarpa, it became the home of the Civic Museum. The visit to the castle starts in front of the main drawbridge, now cemented, which crosses the moat and leads into the inner courtyard. Entering the courtyard, right in front, you can see the French barracks, built in the early 19th century and embellished in the next century with Gothic windows and doors salvaged from the other buildings of Verona. On the right, there is the wing of the castle that was rebuilt after the bombings of World War II, while on the left, the yard is enclosed by a high wall of stones and bricks dating back mostly to the communal age, the 12th century. Beyond this great wall, on the other side of the castle, we can see the palace itself and the tower of the keep that contain the collection of masterpieces of the Museo Civico. As already mentioned, the so-called Scaliger Bridge is also part of the Castelvecchio complex. It complements its defensive and logistical system perfectly, ensuring a safe escape route to the north. The 120-metre-long bridge with its fortifications and high battlements undoubtedly represents a remarkable example of 14th century military engineering. The three asymmetric arches, in fact, allow the water to slide along the outer bank, resisting without collapsing during the numerous floods of the River Adige. The bridge only surrendered during the Nazi retreat from the city. It was blown up on April 25, 1945, but just 5 years later, by 1950, it had already been faithfully reconstructed with stones and bricks recovered from the bottom of the river. Walking over this bridge, climbing on its walkways, peeking over the windows and loopholes, and admiring some of the beautiful views of Verona, for young and old is surely a moment of joy and cultural enjoyment.